Gears of War Damnation, Chapter 13, Insanity. I've been down here for what feels like weeks. It's killing everything in sight. What else is there to do? I found myself in an open area. 2 drones guarding it. Just 2? That's it? I snuck up behind one of them and dropped my Lancer bayonet right on its head. By the time the other one noticed, I was already scraping off chunks of skull off my blade. It tried to react, but I shot it in its hand. It could no longer use its gun and try to run away. Oh, so you're trying to run away? No. This is not how it works, buddy. So I shot it in its legs. It was crawling on the ground, trying to get away. I took a little stroll up to it while it was bleeding out on the ground. So, you think you could kill my friends, kill my family, torture my brother to death, and you can just walk away? No, that's definitely not how it works. I decided I was gonna have a little fun with this one, since he had the audacity to try to run away. So, I took the butt of my Lancer and hit it right on its head, over and over and over and over, until there was nothing left. I just kept pushing on, killing everything I could. I found myself in a giant open clearing, about 4 drones and 2 snipers camping in the back. They immediately spotted me and started to try to take me down. I just chuckled. You think any of you can kill me after everything I've been through? No. I just have one quick question for you piece of shits. What makes you think you're any different? I immediately rushed one of them, shot it in its leg, picked it up as a meat shield. They all started bombarding me with bullets, but it didn't matter. Next thing I knew, the drone I was holding was nothing but a pile of mush in front of me. Gave me enough space to hit the next cover, pulled up, started spraying my Lancer at all of them. I got the perfect flank, and they couldn't respond in time. I could see the 2 snipers in back, trying to hit me, but I was at the perfect angle where I could hit the ones on the ground where the snipers couldn't hit me at all. I immediately made my way through the tower, and the drones lost me. I stuck up behind one of the ones where the sniper broke its neck, took its sniper, and took out the other sniper. I ran down the stairs, thinking it was over. I was about to make my way through the next area when I heard a gunshot and felt a horrible pain in my arm. One of the drones that I had lancered down was still alive, and he had enough strength to pull out its pistol and shoot me in the arm. It barely skidded me though. It didn't do nowhere as much damage as I thought it did at first. I could see it there, trying to pull its trigger, but it was out of ammo, just looking at me, constantly clicking the trigger. You're a fucking idiot. Really, dude? I didn't even know you were alive. I could have left, and you would have been just fine. But you decided to take that extra shot. To take that chance. Well, guess what? Your luck just ran out. I flipped it over on its back. I started sending my fist straight into its face. 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3 strikes, 4 strikes. I lost count. Oh, come on! I thought you were a member of the Great Locust Horde. Show me your strength. Show me your gusto. I just kept having my fun with it, pounding its face in with every single strike, with every single punch. I could just feel my anger, my sadness, everything flowing through my fist. Poor thing. I almost felt bad for it. Almost. It laid there. Its head was gone. I stood there, and I could see the gates for the next area open up by themselves. Gears. Other gears. They had made their way through the hollow. and it was actually time for us to evacuate. I guess they got some new information about a way to stop the locusts. A few gears and their sergeant rushed up to me once they saw me, but they got scared because they saw that I was covered in nothing but blood. They were almost scared to speak to me. I told them that I was fine, and they looked at me like I was some kind of freak. Kind of fitting. The sergeant of that squad came up to me and told me that the chairman had found a new way to defeat the locusts. No shit. What kind of stupid ass idea had they come up with this time? The sergeant looked at me kind of strange. They told me that they were going to evacuate. That Operation Hollow Storm was over. And that all that was left was for us to leave before the hollows were flooded. Flooded? What the hell do you mean by flooded? The sergeant told me that what the idea was that we were going to sink Jacinto, and that the ocean was going to kill them all. What kind of idiot came up with that idea? Whatever. So I followed my fellow squad. Apparently, even though I was making my way through the hollow for what felt like days or even weeks, actually was leading me towards the surface. And this was actually barely the entrance, when they were first coming down to try to recover other gears. I actually made my way up to the top without even realizing it. Within about an hour or so, I could see the sky again. So blue. I could almost feel like a sudden sense of calm coming over me. I was no longer in that hell. I was free. But what if I become free too? My home is going to be gone. Where are we even going? I actually felt a strange sense of fear and uneasiness, knowing that I was being moved yet again to somewhere else, somewhere different. Will the locusts really be defeated this time? Will they actually die? I had my doubts. Once I was on the surface, they took me in a Raven and told me that they were going to take me somewhere else because they already were evacuating Jacinto. Huh. What's next?